Hey guys, how are you? I'm so happy to be back on YouTube, and I got some new lighting equipment and a new camera. But anyways, first off, I'm gonna start off with applying Dr.Brandts PoresNo More all over my face. Then I'm going in with Nars Luminous Foundation. It has the longest name on earth in the shade Tahoe. I like to apply it using a dabbing motion with a beauty blender. It gives you such a flawless blend. I'm using the Nars Creamy Concealer in the shade Caramel. I like to go a couple shades lighter than my skin tone. And I really like this concealer because one, it works as a concealer to cover any dark circles or any dark marks. And also it works as a highlighter because I don't have to use two different products. This one is perfect. I like to apply it in my T-zone area, which is the middle of my forehead and down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my cupid's bow, and a tiny bit on my chin, and also in a V formation underneath my eyes to brighten everything up. I like to use a beauty blender and dab it just like how I do with my foundation, except I'm using the pointy side this time. This is my tried and true Morphe brush. It's a powder brush. I forgot the name of it, but I'll link it down below. I love this brush for an all over the face powder brush. And then with Nyc Banana Powder, I'm going to be setting my concealer. I'm going to be using the baking technique, and it's when you apply a whole bunch of loose powder underneath your eyes and basically wherever you put concealer, and then wipe it off and everything is set to perfection. I like to use a damp beauty blender because I feel like it helps me pack on the powder very, very densely. Then using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, I'm priming my eyes so it can last all day and the colors of the eyeshadows really pop. And I'm just going to be wiping off all that excess powder. I'm filling in my eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Brush in the number 13, and I'm using my Dip Brow Pomade. I think it's in the shade Deep Brown. I also have a video on how to fill your eyebrows. If you guys want, you can go and watch that one. I'll be linking it down below. And with my favorite palette at the moment, it's the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to be taking this brown color that's very similar to my skin color just to set my eyelids. And with the Carli Bybel palette, I'm going to be taking this mauve color and applying it all over my crease. And this large fluffy brush that I'm using is the Sigma's E40 brush. Now with a shader brush, I'm going to be using this bone color underneath my eyebrows to highlight, and also I'm going to be packing this color on the lids. If you have hooded eyes like me, you don't want to take this color too high up, then it's just going to make your eyes appear even smaller and more hooded. Then with the E25 blending brush, I'm just going to be darkening up the crease a little lower than what we did before. And just go back with the bone color and apply it on the lid again, because as you can see, it got like a little bit diffused before the blending. And just make sure you blend it again to make sure you have no harsh lines. Then with a tapered blending brush, I'm gonna darken the outer V of my eyelids. Now with a brown eyeliner, I'm gonna darken up the lower lash line and also put it on my waterline. And with the Carli Bybel palette, I'm going to be taking the shimmery brown color and smudging that all over the lower lash line. And for this makeup look, I went with a very simple eyeliner, and I'm just going to be winging it out just the tiniest bit. I love this angled brush because it's very petite. It's not as big as the other angled brush, so you can get very precise with it. This is one of my all-time favorites because it's easy to wash off and also it does not flake off. I like to use L'Oreal's True Match foundation to contour my face. I am contouring the hollow of my cheekbones and also underneath my chin to give me a slimmer looking face. And now I'm just taking this Morphe's blush palette and I'm going to be applying this mauve pink color. It's so cute. It goes with the eyes perfectly. And this is Becca's Opal highlighter. I love this highlighter, but as you can see, I went a little overboard. So I really had to blend out the product. To contour my nose, I'm using the same foundation that I used before, and I'm just going to be drawing two straight lines on both sides of my nose with this pointed blending brush. It's very tiny. And then I also like to highlight the bridge of my nose and a little dot on the very point. I applied Ardell Demi Wispy lashes, and I like to use this small eyelash curler to make sure that my lashes and the fake lashes are blended to perfection. And this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And for my lips, I used ColourPop's Limbo and also Beeper. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye!